Namaste. This is Lisa and you are watching Media Research and Study Center's News Bulletin. Let's take a look on today's headlines. The arrival of Lord Ganesha has brought many foreign tourists to be a part of the festival. Mumbai's oldest music store turns 92, keeping every heart young to its rhythm. Delhi Belly entertaining still cannot be watched thanks to its slang language. Parents are now blamed for the bad influence of television on the minds of youngsters. Mumbai Indians semi-final of IPL beat Kolkata Knight Riders by the last ball 6. At the Ganesh festival now, along with the domestic tourists, we also find foreigners at the pandals worshipping and being a part of the Visarjan procession.
The elephant-headed Ganesh Murti mesmerizes many foreigners as they do not see such kind of art and celebrations abroad. Faith of the devotees also influence the foreigners to study Indian mythology as they are well aware about them.
Well, I'm just excited to be here at this auspicious time and be here and part of this wonderful festival.
It's good the belief in God. It's not important the face ni the body. The important is a belief in God.
The 11-day Ganesh celebrations end with the Visarjan procession. At Girgaon Chowpatty, there are special security arrangements made, keeping in mind that there are many foreign tourists around.
They love how inclusive it is, so you can kind of arrive and be invited in, and it's really good. It's a really inclusive festival. We enjoy it very much.
I'd say that we in England we seldom get to see such sort of a fervour of religious activity. People don't unite around religion as much in our country, and it's fantastic to see.
Looking at the increase in the influx of domestic and foreign tourists, now the need is felt to promote Ganeshotsav as one of the greatest carnival held in India. With camera person Rajendra, Lisa for MRSC Mumbai. Everybody loves music. It's been prevailing since ages. There's an oldest music store in Bandra since 1920s which has different musical instruments. The place is worth visiting as it gives you the knowledge of different musical instruments. Let me take you there. Sing is king, sing is king, sing is king. You must be wondering why I am singing Sing is King. Right now I'm standing here at a musical store where you get different kind of music instruments. I'm going to introduce you to this store called the Sing Musical Instrument. I'm standing here at a music instrument shop. This music instrument shop has different kind of musical instruments. Let me introduce you to this acoustic guitar. It has different colors and different shades. It looks so beautiful that any buyer would want to buy such kind of guitar. You can see this different design on this guitar. It looks so really beautiful. I would really wish to buy such kind of a guitar. I would also introduce you to another kind of guitar called the semi-acoustic guitar. This is a semi-acoustic guitar. These guitars range from 5,000, from 2.5 to 5,000, and it has different quality like the Hobmer and others. This is the electronic guitar with different colors. It has a pink color which normally girls would want to buy. We have brown, we have other shades of electronic guitars. And now let me introduce you to this, a harmonium, a classical instrument used by many singers since ancient times. And now this is another instrument called the keyboard. It has different brands. This is a Yamaha brand, and here we have Casio with different colors. And this now here we have a modern kind of drum set. This drum set is can be played at rock shows and pop shows. This is a really good drum set, and it would range from around 7,000 and more on. This is another kind of a drum, and these drumsticks are used to play this drum. And now I will show you these books. These books are used to learn a different kind of musical instruments. And here we also have the flute, our beloved Krishna Kanhaiya's flute, which he loves to play. There are different kind of flutes, the steel and wooden types. And here we have the tabla. We have Deepak ji who's playing the tabla for us. These are different size of tablas. It ranges from 3,000 onwards with a good quality. And now I'm so pleased coming to this shop. I just love the different kind of instruments here. As you can see, this coffee brown color guitar, I so love it that I think I'm going to play this guitar and buy one for me. With camera person Swapnil, Lisa for MRSC. The idiot box, the TV, has now attracted so many that along with elders, even children want to be a part of it. And nowadays, forget about academics, children don't even pay attention to other cultural activities and not even sports. Parents have to be blamed for not giving the children proper guidance.
The government does not put restrictions, but it need not, because it is on everybody. It depends on everybody's perspective of what they think the child can perceive in life.
At least for the acting, you should be free to show your talent. Whether you are a child, because the children have enough potency to do the work.
Like, they are fascinated by all this movie stars and all, so it's like a fact, like if they are liking it and they are willing it, like no one pulls them around. Like,
research is proving that young minds are increasingly getting addicted to television. The experts blame bad parenting. They also feel the need for counseling to check the situation before it goes out of hand. With camera person Rajendra, Lisa for MRSC Mumbai.
Amar Khan's production, Delhi Belly, has worked well on the box office, earning 15.65 crore in just 2 days. Youngsters will have a nice time watching the film as the slang language is the attraction. But beware, do not watch it with family. Delhi Belly, an adult comedy film which is produced under the banner of Amar Khan Productions and directed by Abhinav Deo. The characters in this film revolve in and around Delhi. It's a very simple story of 3 boys living in a low middle class house, sharing everything together. Imran Khan, who is supposed to be marrying Shehnaz Tejriwala in about a month. We have Veer Das, who works for an ad company and is totally frustrated with his boss. Another interesting character called Kunal Roy Kapoor, who is a press photographer. These 3 guys living a good bachelor life suddenly get a twist when they are supposed to be carrying a packet full of diamonds to a smuggler. The story gets a twist with a comedy thriller. The next 90 minutes of the film would burst you into laughing.
I'm getting married. Really, I thought this wasn't happening till like next year.
Oh, yes.
Who was it? Sir Laundry.
Surprise.
I suggest that this movie should be watched as it worked on the box office. The producer, the writer, the actors and the music directors have done an incredible job. Yes, the movie is vulgar, but it was expected as seen in the promos, and the song could give us a clue as to how the movie would be. As I said earlier, it's an adult comedy film.
So, कहाँ है वो?
देख रहा हूँ.
क्यों? तुझे तो पता भी नहीं इसकी शक्ल कैसी है.
Shut up.
नंबर है उसका?
नहीं.
वाह बेटा, तू कौन से जमाने में रहता है भाई?
मैं. तू अब तक फिल्म रोल पे शूट कर रहा है.
डिजिटल सिर्फ चूतिए इस्तेमाल करते हैं.
The bad side of the movie is the vulgarity and the bad language used. Not many would like to view such kind of a movie with such vulgar scenes. As this movie is an adult comedy thriller, not many would have a strong belly to digest it.
ये मूवी एकदम धमाल मूवी थी। हम सब कॉलेज फ्रेंड्स यहाँ पे देखने आए थे। वी एन्जॉयड अ लॉट। और मुझे ये मूवी में वीर दास का कैरेक्टर बहुत ही अच्छा लगा। वो जो हिसाब से टीवी एंकरिंग करता है उससे अच्छा उन्होंने ये मूवी में एक्टिंग की है। तो इट्स वन ऑफ द बेस्ट ऑफ इट।
मेरा फेवरेट कैरेक्टर जो ताशी मीन्स इमरान खान, उसका रोल बहुत अच्छा लगा।
Delhi Belly, being a groundbreaking film, was a good job done by the director Abhinav Deo, with camera person Swapnil Lisa for MRSC. Mumbai Indians beat Kolkata Knight Riders by last ball 6 and entered the semi-final match. The unpredictable game played by the Mumbai Indians finally snatched the victory from the jaws of defeat.
It's bowled in. He's hit it out of the ground for 6. Here it is. Mumbai Indians had to chase down 176 to win. 178 they got for 5. Kolkata Knight Riders all bowled pretty well for quite a long time.
We have first the DLF Maximum Sixes Awards to be given, and that goes to Jack Cullis. The man of the match check from Mr. Jagan Dugal. The Carbon Kamal catch, and it will be given by Biju Menon.
James Franklin was awarded as a man of the match. Kalis was awarded for his best sixes, and Goswami had the best catches of the match. After Tendulkar and Harbhajan Singh's 57 runs for second wicket, Franklin made 41 runs for 30 balls. The partnership was between Franklin and Rayudu as they weaved 41 runs for 15 balls. Overall, it was the best match. Mumbai Indians had snatched their way to victory from the jaws of defeat. Lisa for MRSC. That's it for now. There's more news lined up. Keep watching Media Research and Study Center. A 2-year-old baby who's named Falak is found battling between life and death. The doctors are so devastated on seeing the painful sight of the baby who is brutally hurt. But more importantly, the question arises as to how the baby got to the hospital. Let's talk to our correspondent Vrinda. Just let us know as to how the baby got to the hospital and where was she before she was brought to the hospital.
Before she was brought to the AIIMS hospital, the baby was found with a domestic maid in the Mahipal area. From there, the domestic maid handed over the baby to her friend, who was the boyfriend of a 15-year-old girl. The baby stayed for approximately 3 weeks with the 15-year-old girl, who also got the baby to the hospital in a very battered condition. Over to Lisa.
What do the doctors say about the current situation of the baby? How is she recovering?
The current situation of the baby, according to the doctor, is really very bad. The doctors have said the survival chances of the baby are only 50-50%. When the baby was brought in the hospital, she had bruises all over her face, her forehead, her right arm has been fractured, and she's also suffering from brain hemorrhage as she has been smashed against the wall. Her skull has been damaged. There is a clot on the right side of her brain. However, the investigations are on. The doctors are trying their best to survive the child. Over to Lisa.
Okay. Who do you think is responsible for the baby's condition? Have the biological parents, found, have they come claiming that the child is theirs?
Well, the investigations are yet on. Police have detained 3 men undergoing a DNA test to figure out if there are any links connecting with the baby. However, the 15-year-old girl has also claimed that she is the mother of the baby. And there are 2 women who have come across claiming that they are the aunties of the baby. The police are yet undergoing an investigation to trace out the biological parents of the baby. Over to Lisa.
Okay, and what do you think, after being beaten so brutally, what would be the psychological impact on the 2-year-old?
The psychological impact of the 2-year-old is really very bad. Though a 2-year-old baby Falak who cannot express her emotions, she's undergoing a traumatic pain. She's got a fracture on her skull, her arm, she's got bruises. She's also undergone a trachea operation just to sink in the pipe through her nose so that the baby can be fed well. She cannot express, but she is suffering through a very pain. Over to Lisa.
And what do you think about the legal complexity of the whole case? Do you have, have the doctor said something about the baby, or have the DNA tests, proved the biological parents? What's the complexity in the whole case?
The case seems to be complex with every passing moment, since the police are tracing out as to who are connected with the baby, who are the biological parents of the baby as well. The doctors have also trying their best to survive the baby, because day in and day out there are another complications arising. Though the doctor says that she has shown some marginal improvement, for example, there are movements seen in the limbs. However, the doctors are not sure as to if they can really help the baby to survive or not. The police are also in the hunt, and the police is trying out their best to figure out who are the real parents of this particular 2-year-old baby Falak. There are so many people who are coming and registering themselves, claiming themselves to be the mother, father, and the aunt of baby Falak. Over to Lisa.
The 2-year-old baby being battered so badly and hurt so brutally. This is a very rare case seen here. The final results are still awaiting. Police investigation is still on. Thank you, Vrinda.